we are just going to provide a brief description about market timing, and then we are going to look at an example on how we can be able to apply this concept of market timing and security selection, bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the breadth and the skill of the manager. The breadth and the skill of the manager is what you're going to try and demystify in this lesson. So we start by saying that market timing is simply a bet on the direction, of the market. Stop there. If a manager makes n bets, n subscript C bets, on the direction of the market, on the direction of the market, and n subscript not of these bets are correct, and not of these bets are correct, the information coefficient, the IC, for now, I think it's now that we already know that this represents information coefficient. So the information coefficient of the manager can be calculated as so what I'm going to do is that put a full colon like that and say that the information coefficient IC is given as. So we have, but before we write that, the market timing is simply a bet on the direction of the market. If a manager makes NC bets on the direction of the market and N not of these bets are correct, the information coefficient of the manager can be calculated as, so the information coefficient is based on the NC C over N naught, like that, NC over N naught, but before that we multiply that by 2, like that, and then we less 1 there. So this one should be first of all computed first, like that, and then you subtract 1 like that. So NC, we can say that, note that NB, that if the manager is correct, half of the time the value of IC is equals to 0, and the information ratio is also 0, and the information ratio is 0, also 0, also equal to 0. So let me put it like that, also equal to 0. That's what we are saying. So we are talking about market timing and security selection in relation to the breadth and the skill of the manager there. And we can see that the IC over there is given as 2, so maybe just to rearrange it for simplicity purposes, NC over N naught minus 1, like that. So we are saying that if the manager is correct half of the time, that means NC over N naught is equals to 0.5, 0.5. That's what we are saying. That means that, and the information ratio is, so the information coefficient will be 0. So we are saying hence IC is going to be 0 and the information ratio is going to be 0, like that. So we apply, or we look at an example that is going to apply this concept of market timing and security selection while applying, and I'm very stressful, I'm stressing that point, while applying the breadth and the skill of the manager.